Attack podcast with myself, Daps. Guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. So, I'm putting this podcast out now, and if you're on my channel, you might see that I went live. So, when you're seeing this, it'll be last night. So, I went live last night, man, and guys, it was just my first one back, so bear with me. I was trying to work out the kinks. My audio wasn't working at first. I need to do all the overlay stuff that I used to do, but you know, we had a good time, man. We had a few people in there, and it was a good time. So if you can go and watch that back, just like up the stream, and I will be streaming again. Might stream again tonight. I kind of enjoyed that. Might stream again. Definitely re-streaming tomorrow and Friday. So Wednesday, oh no. So as it stands, I'm going to do Wednesday, I'm going to do Friday night as well. And possibly Sunday night. Ooh, Sunday night after the games. Yes. Oh no, it's International Week. Oh yeah, cool. So that's not happening then. All right then, cool. So I feel like because I was on that live, there's not really much to talk about. But Eden Hazard, we're going to talk about. Hazard retired now, yeah, and happy retirement to him. I said a bit on this on the live, but we're going to say it here for those of you that didn't watch it. I feel like when you look back at Hazard's career, he's had a really, really good career. He's had a top career. I can't help but think that, do you know what I feel guilty or feel bad? Because I'm coming and rather than, I'm coming here to say what I really think, and rather than just praising and bigging up Hazard for the career that he's had, I'm here talking about other things. So you know what, I'm going to mention certain things, but then I'm just going to go back to bigging him up. So if we're being honest about Hazard's career, really, really good career, top career. I do think that at one point, for someone who they put as being on that second tier after Ronaldo and Messi, I don't think he was ever there, ever. I think the tier below that, yes, I think he was one of the better ones in that bracket. I think Bale was above him, and Sanchez at one point was above him. But let's just, for argument's sake, let's just say Hazard's there. But he never was on that level. But for what he did in the game, you have to just big him up. I think Hazard, there were too many times, for me anyway, where he would just go missing. But then 10-minute spell in that game, he would just be unplayable and just win a game. And some might say that's what is needed to be called like a top player, for you to just be able to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And Hazard did that many times, and he didn't need 90 minutes to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. So when you look at it like that, I can see why people might put him higher, but I don't anyway. But yeah, happy retirement to him, man. And it's just a shame because when he went to Real Madrid, I mean, the evidence is there with my channel. I knew this would happen. I think when you're going to a team where it don't matter if you're the big fish where you was before. I never ever felt like there was enough there for him to go there and be the big fish. You see how he was for Chelsea, where he's the main man. He was going to go to Real Madrid. Sorry, Benzema was there, was never going to be the main man. There's big characters there already. You've got Toni Kroos, you've got Modric, Vinicius Jr., you've got all of these people who are also big players, big characters. And I just couldn't see it happening for him. But it didn't matter anyway because injuries kind of ruined him. And yeah, but overall, I'm sure he won Champions League. Yeah, he won Champions League, celebrating. Like, he's good. He's good, man. So, yeah, man, happy retirement to him. It just sounded like I just crapped all over him. But I really didn't. I rate Hazard highly. Trust me, I really do rate him. And that's just another player that we loved going, man. And and he's only 32 as well. That's what kills. He's 32, man. So I think it was probably like the love of the game probably just wasn't there. I've heard people in trainings and talk about him in training saying he was just not bothered in training. Not that he didn't like it, but he just wasn't bothered. And then come match day, boom, turn it on. And when you got that much ability, you can afford to do that. So fair play to him, man. I don't know what else is on the dock very quick. Oh yeah, so on the live, yeah, I was asked a question to rank these players. Calvert-Lewin, Watkins, Toney, and Callum Wilson. I put Calvert-Lewin last, then I put Ollie Watkins. That's not a slight because I rate Ollie Watkins highly. But then it's led me to think here, who is the top striker out of Callum Wilson and Ivan Toney? Because I get right now Toney's got this hype around him and everything. And rightly so, top player. But Callum Wilson also, you can't just rub him out. Do you get what I'm saying? Callum Wilson just, if he's on that pitch, I just know at least 2 or 3 shots, targets. That's it. That's all he knows. The he's not the cleanest footballer, and I think that's why some people might put him under the radar. But that's why he goes under the radar. But he's a player. But Ivan Toney equally, all-round player, better, much better than Callum Wilson. But he's also in the box. But is he? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one. So I'm just sat here, and I thought I'd bring it to you guys here just to see who you lot would actually. Yeah, who do you lot think? I want to put that question out to you. Who would you guys rather have in your team, Ivan Toney or Callum Wilson? And I know if I clip this up, people are going to be thinking I'm mad for even asking such a question. But if they do think I'm mad for asking such a question, it just means that they're really not rating Callum Wilson or they're overrating Ivan Toney, because both are proper top strikers. And I don't think there's much in between them two. But yeah, guys, you guys let me know, man. Let me know. But let's just see what else is happening in the world of let's see. Let's just happening in the world of football. Let's go to Fabrizio Romano. So thingy Hazard retired. I put a clip out on Declan Rice, and people were coming to me saying Declan Rice is better than Rodri, which I'm not having. Get me? I think it's too soon to be doing those things. Yeah, let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy what we're seeing from Declan Rice without having to do the whole he's better than Rodri, because he really ain't. So Zinedine Zidane on his next job. No news, nothing right now. I'm enjoying my family. We'll see. That's interesting. What job would Zidane walk into? Because I feel like he's a sort of manager. Like, you could just tell he's not really stressed for jobs. He's not really stressed to come back and work because he knows he can walk into any job he really wants. But what kind of role would suit him now? I can't imagine him going to Man United or something. I can imagine him at Man City. I can imagine Zinedine Zidane at Man City. I don't know why, but there's something about them already having that style that he probably likes, already having the top players that he likes. And he comes across as the sort of manager that doesn't scream, that doesn't shout, but he just has that aura where he'll just say one thing to you here, one thing to you there. Do you get what I'm saying? And you just play better. But yeah, what kind of team would you think he would go to? Hazard had approaches from MLS and Saudi in the last 4 months, but he was already thinking of retirement. Fair enough. Yoselu on Mbappe deal. There were moments when it seemed like he was very close. Then there were days where it seemed like he wasn't going to come. In a locker room, you always talk about everything. There were moments when it seemed like he was going to come. Listen, Yoselu, what is talking you're doing? If Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, you know you're on the bench. You're on the bench now anyway. So less of that, please. I'm here at Real Madrid on a loan deal with buy option. Nothing else. I would really love to stay. Of course you would. Of course you would. So, Birmingham City parted company. Oh, this is the thing about International Week, man. This is the thing about International Week. There's not really many stories going around, man, and it just makes us a bit. What else is there? What else is there? Very quickly. So I just got a text message. But yeah, no, yeah. So that's it from me, guys. I'm gonna be live again on Wednesday. This was really like a short and sweet video just to put out for you guys. But yeah, get in the comments again, and hopefully tomorrow we will have more stories. Do you know what it was? I just didn't really want to repeat. I just didn't really want to repeat the stuff I did on the live. You know, I mentioned Tottenham. Can they go the whole way? I don't think they can. You know what I do want to talk about? Calvin Phillips. Guys, Calvin Phillips, so it come out that Calvin Phillips didn't want to leave Man City and he wanted to fight for his place. Does that speak about a lack of ambition on his part? Or does he genuinely believe that he can go in and play? Because for me, I just think you look at the players that have come in and they're already playing ahead of him. He's a natural replacement for Rodri. Rodri got banned for 3 games and he's, when it mattered most against Arsenal, they benched him and put Ronaldo Silva there. So I think Calvin Phillips needs to have a look and just maybe just get out of there, man. But he also knows that he ain't going to be at a club like that again. And that's not me spitting on him at all, because I like Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips, at one point, I wanted him to come to Arsenal, but I feel like his career has stagnated and his development has been stunted. But I definitely feel like in January he should go, but because he's officially won everything that there is to win at Man City. So I think for his football, unless he wants to become one of those players that just, you know, he's going to have his money now anyway, and one of those players that just stays at the big club and then runs down his contract, and then he'll get another club. He could always go back to Leeds. They'll always take him. But I don't know. I think right now he's at that crossroads where I feel like he needs to go. But yeah, that was it from me. We'll have a better video for you tomorrow, guys. If you need a full video, go in the live and look at and watch it with the chat and everything. And yeah, I'm out.